What's up? How's it going, guys? Today we're going to talk about trading a specific altcoin. Today we're going to be talking about XRP, or as you guys might know it, Ripple. And you might be wondering, how much do I need to day trade this to make any kind of profit at all? Well, I'll tell you. I went to my Coinbase account and I dropped in $100, and after fees, and it finally landed. I think I had $94 of Bitcoin on Binance. Once I got to Binance, I looked at the graphs and I studied them, and it's just like everyone says, buy low and sell high, and that's exactly what it is. And you can kind of see in my history that when I came here, I bought in low and I sold high. I bought in low and I sold high. And I just kept doing this. And there's a few times, there might have been one time somewhere specifically that I don't see, that I had to sell. I sold close because I expected a drop to come before it reached the peak. So I went ahead and made that decision to get out of it. Same thing with IOTA. IOTA dropped. I was buying in around $4, and then I was buying in as much as high as $4.50, and I expected a drop to be coming soon. And this is where your stop orders come in place. And if you're going to be doing any kind of day trading or sleep trading or whatever you want to call it, you're going to need to know how the stop limit function works, because that is your lifesaver. If I'm going to bed, I set a stop limit to get rid of it or to buy it, depending on what situation I'm in at that specific time. So we're going to go ahead and look at XRP. And you can actually see I actually have a stop limit buy order in right now, hoping, which I don't hope, but for someone that's trying to make some kind of profit here and there, which the account's up very well. I mean, I've gained $50 in 3 days just off my $100 investment. So you can see I'm hoping that the price dips down to Bitcoin worth of $38.50, and then I'm hoping that once it dips down, that it starts coming back up and I can buy back in at 3,900. But it's nice to have those trigger conditions for these specific circumstances, because if you look, every time it peaked, it fell. And then every time it fell a little bit more, and then it started coming back up, which right now it looks like it's in a pretty good position that it could possibly come back down soon. And when it does, I have that trigger order set. So basically, to be day trading this, you're going to, like everyone will tell you, is you have to buy low and sell high, and you have to look at the trends on the charts. So I look at 1-day charts, I look at 1-week charts, which right now, because of the market conditions, 1-week charts aren't going to tell you anything. You're going to want anywhere from 1 day to 15-minute charts. And the reason I say that is because this market kind of goes up and down anywhere from every 10 minutes to every hour, and every 24 hours it might do something crazy. So you got to be careful with what videos you watch and how much you believe people and what they really say. Another good idea on trying to figure out where the price is going is I made a Twitter account specifically just to follow these CEOs of these companies and to follow these companies. So I like to keep live updates from these companies and what moves they're making. So, 11 hours ago, this made a little bit of a spike in the price, and this was a good thing. And I knew this, so I knew the price was going to go up. So I had a stop sell limit in. And the reason I did this is I was like, okay, I'm hoping that the price peaks somewhere around where it did last time, because I bought back in low. So hopefully this great news about Ripple is going to send it high enough that I'm going to be able to get out from under it, and then it's going to correct and come back down because all the hype's gone. And then I'm going to buy back in, and I'm going to wait for the next exciting news. And this doesn't happen every single day. There could be 2 or 3 days or there could be weeks. But as of right now, with this market and cryptocurrency really booming, this is the way the market's going. Is there's news coming out left and right, and I really recommend this coin because big banks are involved. And I know people with cryptocurrencies like, oh, we don't want banks. Banks are bad. But banks are backed. And it's a nice thing to have money that's backed instead of money that can disappear into nowhere, which is kind of what can happen with Bitcoin. Even though Bitcoin is the successor right now, it is the penny to the dollar, basically. So hopefully you guys take some tips from this and you better understand what day trading is like. The people that are day trading and making lots of money, they're not going to tell you their secrets. And if they are, they're going to sell them to you, and they're not going to give you every little detail that you need to know, because it's a learn how to basis. It's a gamble, you know. I'm gambling that the market's going to peak and that it's going to fall. It could not fall, it could not peak, and I could not get a buy in and I could not get a sell in, and then it could dive. And that's what you have to be careful of. You have to know your limits. You can't go all in, and if you do, you have to be willing to lose, just like gambling. So just some reminders. Binance is a great exchange. There's a lot of people that are saying things about it, but I can tell you that I've been using it, and I have some friends using it, and I have friends using it in the high digit amounts, and they're not losing any money. No one's taking their money. There's not some crazy fees or anything. Just be careful. There's a lot of people pushing referral links, and I use them in my videos too, but I clearly state that you don't have to use them. You can click another link. It's not going to bother me. You know, it's just, hey, if it's going to ask you when you register, if you want to put a referral number in, you know, why not have one there? Because it forced me to put one in when I registered because I didn't know anyone. So I'm just an abyss for anybody. But anyways, that's my guide to what I would consider day trading that specific coin. If you're going to day trade, you're obviously going to need more than one coin, and you're going to have to follow multiple charts, and you're going to need more than probably $100 if you actually want to make a lot of money. If you can live off $50 every 3 days, then you might be all right. But that's not going to be me. Thank you guys very much, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Everything's linked to my name, and that's legitimacy. Thank you.